Hello, I'm Magic Al. Today we have 21st Amendment Brewery. These guys are out of San Francisco. They've opened up in the year 2000, so they've been around for about 20 years. When doing the research to start the brewery, they were doing some historical research on San Francisco breweries in the area before Prohibition and found out that there were around 40 breweries in the area. And of course, 1920 hit, Prohibition, bam, there goes all the breweries. And it wasn't until 1933 when the 21st Amendment came out and let the culture come back, so to speak. But it's been not quite 100 years, and the culture still isn't there where it was before Prohibition started. Every town used to have its own little breweries. Many communities had more than one. And we are just now getting to the point where every community should have its own brewery. Anyway, so 21st Amendment Brewing is their name in celebration of the culture of beer coming back. And that's a good thing. The beer we have is Monk's Blood. This is an homage to the Belgian monks who would, during fasting times, live on beer, right? Liquid bread. And this beer is a Belgian-style dark ale brewed with cinnamon, vanilla, oak chips, and dried figs. So there's probably a lot going on with this. I will be honest and say that Belgians are not my favorite, but I enjoy excellent Trappist Belgian ales. So if they're good, they're awesome. If they're average, I can do without. So we'll see where this one stands. All right, this beer is 8.3% alcohol according to the can. The website says that it is 34 IBUs. So like a Belgian, it's not going to be too hoppy, but you will notice the hops. The hops they use are Amarillo and Magnum and Centennial. I believe Magnum and Centennial make a good bittering hop. The Amarillo will be good for the flavoring and stuff to counteract all of the cinnamon, vanilla, oak chips, and figs. We'll see how that works out. True to most Belgians, we have Vienna and Pilsner hops, Vienna and Pilsner malts in here. And I think the website said that they use flaked oats and flaked wheat as well, which will give this a nice, smooth, mellow flavor. Let's taste it and see where we are at. This is a nice dark ale. I can smell something. Is it the figs? It definitely stone fruit a little bit. So maybe there. Some cinnamon in the background. I smell some Amarillo hops. This is a lot more aromatic than I had imagined it would be. Very little head, which one of the things I don't like about Belgians is they are almost overly carbonated, and the carbonation is almost more fine than other beers. If that's, well, of course it's possible. I've done it before. I don't know what causes that. So this head is now almost all gone. So maybe it's not going to be over-carbonated per se. Maybe someday I'll talk about this carbonation chart and talk about its intricacies. I probably won't. Let's taste it. This is good. This is a balance of everything I just read off to you. I can taste the figs, right? There is that sweetness there. But it's not overly sweet because of the hops in here. So there's a nice balance. I taste just a touch of cinnamon and just a little bit oak on the finish here. This is excellent for just sitting by a fire and drinking on a chilly night. Wow. All right, so 21st Amendment Brewing. They've got a top-notch beer here. On my Untapped page, I will probably give this 3.25, 3.5 stars. This is good. If you enjoy Belgians, get this. Cheers.